Alright guys, I want to show you a new trick. And first of all, thank you. And it means a lot to me. And without further ado, let's get into the trick. So, invite my assistant, Grace, to come up stage, please.
Okay.
Okay. Hello Grace, how are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Nice. Okay, so now I'm going to show you one trick. Okay. So I want you to take a card, but not take a card, because to take a card, you might think I gave you a certain card, right? So I want you to make it very fair. I want to make it very fair for you. I want you to think of a card.
Okay.
Okay. You got one?
Yeah.
That was quick. Okay. Now I want you to take out this card, just like this, and place it on this table. Okay.
Okay.
But also show it to the camera, please.
Okay.
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 All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll turn around. Okay.
Just take a little time.
Yeah, it's fine. Take your time.
Okay.
Did you get it?
I'm showing.
Yeah. Show it to the camera, please.
Camera. Okay.
Okay.
Then what should I do?
Place it on the table.
Okay.
Face down. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Like in the beginning, like I forgot to show you. This is a deck of cards that has no particular order, and they're all mixed up. But you might not believe me on that, right? So I want you to shuffle this deck, however like you want. Okay. Ooh. Okay. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. You happy?
Yeah.
All right. Sweet. Okay. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is to put it somewhere in this deck, maybe like here.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll put it into the deck like this, and I'll square it up, okay? So now this card is completely lost in the deck, right? It's kind of hard for me to get it, but I know where approximately it is. It's around here, right? So what I want you to do is cut the deck while I turn my back, so I won't know where it is, okay?
How many times
You can cut it how many ever times you want.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you happy?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. So now, just to make sure, I will ask you to think of a card, right? And I ask you to shuffle the deck.
Yeah.
And then I ask you to cut the deck many times.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, now, it's pretty much impossible for me to locate your card or tell you what your card is, right? But what I'm trying to do is give you a miracle. That is to try to find your card.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So I'm going to deal the cards down like this. And when I feel like I have reached your card, I will stop. Okay? And I feel like these are not your card. They're all not your card. Okay? But if you see your card, please don't tell me, okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to, okay, I think the next card I'm going to flip over will be your card. Do you believe me or not?
I'm afraid not.
Okay. The next card that I'm going to flip over will be your card.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
How do you know that? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I hope you guys like this one, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do it now. But just to explanation purposes, I want to bring the camera closer, okay? So, and it will only be me in the camera, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, guys. Now, without further ado, let's get into the explanation part. So, over the years, I kind of made this trick better with a couple of key points, which I will explain later on. But the first concept I want to get to you is that this trick involves a concept called the key card. In which case, the key card is the bottom card. Whichever bottom card it is the key card in this trick. Why is that? I'll explain to you. Okay. So first of all, I asked the spectator to pick a card, but then I don't really like him to pick a card. I say if I give you a card, then you might think it's a card that I made you take. So what I'm going to ask you to do is make it very fair for you. That is, ask you to think of a card. Okay, so now spectator is going to think of a card, and then I ask him or her to take out this card. For example, let's say the thought of card is 10 of spade. Okay, so then I say, I'm going to show you these cards. They are of no particular order, okay? They're all mixed up, but you might not believe me on that. So I will ask you to shuffle the deck. So the spectator will shuffle the deck. He can shuffle it however he wants to, or she wants to, and it doesn't matter, okay? And then one more note is that this is actually a standard deck of cards. It's not a trick deck or has any gimmicks, okay? So when a spectator shuffles, most of the time he or she will flash the bottom card. And then that's when you need to remember this card. It's very important. So in this case, it's the 4 of club. Or if the spectator doesn't flash, you will need to take it and do a turn, a 180-degree turn in your hand, like this. So behind the camera, I will sit on the table now. It looks like this. So you will turn it. You will turn it. I'll do it again. Okay. So you will turn it to yourself and take a peek of this bottom card, just like that. But don't make it so obvious. Just do it like that, and then you already got it. Okay. So now the key card is 4 of club, which is the bottom card, and then I would do a swing card right now. Swing card is like this. And you take this pile, and then you keep a brick above, underneath this bottom card, okay, which is underneath this 4 of club. And then you make it the brick, so there's a note on this brick. You're not supposed to let them know there is a brick. So you just hold it like this, and they won't know it. And then you spread out these cards like this, but you lift everything above that bottom card, okay? And you say, let's say, and then you say, well, let's put it back in the middle, maybe somewhere like here, okay? As you spread the cards, you say maybe somewhere like here, which is underneath this card. And then the spectator puts this 10 of spade underneath it, and then you put everything above it, okay? So now the 10 of spade is next to the 4 of club, okay? So now you say, well, I don't want to know where it is approximately. I want you to cut the deck while I turn my back. And you actually turn your back without looking at the deck, and then the spectator cuts multiple times, okay? And then you can say, well, you cut the deck, and you thought of a card, and you shuffle the deck. So it's pretty much impossible for me to find your card, but I'm going to give you a miracle. And the miracle is that I will find your card. So you deal down the cards, okay? So in this case, we're looking for the card 10 of spade, right? So deal down each card, okay? And say, I will reach your card when I think I have reached your card. I will stop when I have reached your card, when I think I have reached your card. And then you just keep dealing down these cards, but tell them, don't say anything if you see your card, okay? So now you deal down all these cards on the table. Now actually, in this case, it's actually a little bit further back. And keep dealing these cards. And then, see, now you found your 10 of spade. It's right here, okay? So you know the next card. Wait, actually, I made a mistake. The key card is 4 of club. And their spectator's choice is 10 of spade. Okay, now you see that's 4 of club, right? And then you know the next card, 10 of spade, is their card. So actually, you just keep dealing out a couple of more. And then you say, and then you push this card out and you say, the next card I'm going to flip over will be your card, which is impossible because the spectator will think the next card is this card, but you never made it clear. So you say, and then you reveal it that you know that the 10 of spade is their card by flipping it over like this. And the trick is done. Okay, isn't that neat? The key points I want to emphasize here is that when you do the brick, you're supposed to keep your pinky finger at the back and reveal nothing in the front, just like this. I'll show you, okay? So you do a brick like this, you do a swing cut, okay? And then keep a brick underneath that bottom card. And in the front, it doesn't look like anything much. It doesn't look like much anything, but you know what's going on here. And you can make it even a smaller brick like this. It doesn't have to be too big. And then when you spread it, you make sure they don't see that there's a brick there. And you lift everything up like that. Okay? So that's the point. That's one key point. And another key point is how to peek. So you just turn the card like this, and just barely you can see this card, which is the 8 of diamond. Okay, I want to do it again for you. Just barely seeing that 8 of diamond, and then you're good. Okay, I'm not sure I could saw that one or not, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more obvious to you. Just barely seeing that card, and you already got that peek, and you already know the card. Okay. All right. Hope you enjoyed this explanation and show this card trick to your friends. I want to show you more card tricks in the future, and please subscribe to the channel if you like my videos, and hopefully teach you more tricks if you want to learn more. And thank you very much. Have a good time. Bye bye.